Hey everybody, so if you can't tell by the title, this is explaining the baby's name, the spelling, where it came from, blah blah blah. I already tried to do this video once, but I was all over the place, so I'm going to try this one more time. So basically, me and my boyfriend have been together for 6 years. We're having a baby boy, and we'll be 6 years in November. And we're having a baby boy, and probably about 6 months into our relationship, we both agreed on baby names that if we ever had kids together, this is what we would name our babies. Well, I'm not going to tell you guys the baby names for the girl, because her name would be, it's still 100%. That we're going to use it. And it's very uncommon because my boyfriend's name is uncommon also. His name is Sten, and there isn't like anybody that I know named that. So basically we wanted something uncommon as well for our children, and his name was going to be Jace with a Y. And when I had my 18-week ultrasound, I just felt like his name is not Jace. He didn't look like a Jace. It irritated me that because every time I brought up Jace, everybody would say teen mom, and like that just irritated me. And now that I look at it, there's a lot of people naming their kid Jace right now, and that would make it common, and I don't want our baby's name to be common. So we argued about names for the longest time, and I think about 26 weeks or something like that, we finally agreed on a name. My grandpa has been a part of my life ever since I was born, obviously. He has been a father figure in my life because my dad left when I was 3, and my grandpa was retired before I was even born because my mom had me and my little brother later in life and stuff like that. But he is a World War II veteran, and he's the type of man that likes to do stuff on his own. He's a grumpy old man. He just hates people telling him what to do and taking away his freedoms. So the older he gets, the sicker he gets. His health has been depleting. And as far as I can remember, way back, young, he's had Parkinson's. He suffered from it and he hates it. He gets super pissed off when he's shaking and he can't even hold a plate still. But there are times where he will joke about it, but there's a lot of times that it really frustrates him. But like I said, he's been a father figure in my life, so I felt like my grandpa could possibly not be around much longer. I'm sorry about that. He could be probably not around much longer, and I don't know when I'm getting married. Like I said, I've been with my boyfriend for 6 years. We're not engaged yet. My boyfriend just always felt because I'm younger than him, he wants me to be ready to get married and not rush into things, because both of our families has went through divorce. So I wanted to choose the baby's name somewhat after my grandpa, considering that he might not be around to walk me down the aisle like I really want. So anyways, my grandpa's name is Ralph, and I'm not going to give you guys his full name, but I don't like the name Ralph, and we tried to put his first, his middle, and his last name together, and we came both Riker, R-Y-K-E-R, but I wasn't like really that much into it, and my grandpa didn't really like it. And when I told him at about 20 weeks what we were having, I gave them those little plastic binkies that you can get at the dollar store, and I had them opening it up from a jewelry box, and that's how they found out the sex of the baby. I wanted my grandparents to have something different than everybody else because we did have a gender party, but they couldn't come. So when he found out it was a boy, he was so excited because I'm the first person in our family, my uncle, my mom, my cousins, my sisters, to have a boy first since my grandma. They all have boys, but they just haven't had a boy first. So yeah, he was really excited, and our family's like overruled by girls. So when we decided that we were going to name the baby after him, my sister many years ago did an Ancestry.com type of thing and researched our family background. And basically, my great-grandpa is actually buried across the street from where we live. It's weird, but I never met him. He died when my mom was a teenager. And my grandpa loves his parents to death. So I decided I wanted to do something with his name, maybe mix my great-grandpa and my grandpa's name together, and we ended up coming across Harlan, which is our son's name, Harlan. And my grandpa's father, which is my great-grandpa, his name is Willis Harlan. And back in the day, you basically took your father, the first son, took the father's first name as the middle name. At least in my family, that's what they did. Up until basically my uncle, because my uncle only had a daughter. So anyways, Willis's father's name is Harlan, which is my great-great-grandpa, who I also never met. So when I mentioned that to my grandpa, he liked the name. So his name is Harlan, our baby, and it's unique, so that makes it also special to us. And Harlan's middle name, we're not 100% sure on. And since we're not choosing the middle name until he's born, we want to wait to see him to choose the middle name, because my boyfriend's mom named his middle name something very common, just in case he hated his unique first name. So that's kind of what we're going to go with. It's not going to be super common. It's just something that we could call him by. So we're just going to kind of wait till we see him to choose between the two middle names and go from there. So the two middle names that we are going with is Jace, which was his original first name with a Y, Jayce. That is, the reason we originally picked Jace is because it's all my siblings' names in one. Tracy, Jamie, John, Cody. And now I have Asper, who is 8 months old. But it's all their names basically in one and stuff like that. So Jace would still have meaning to us. Now the other middle name, it's probably going to sound weird to you guys, the reason that we picked it, / just the name in general. The name is Kai, and it's like Malachi, but just Kai, and but we're spelling it with a K, so Khi instead of Chi. Malachi means like worshiper of God or something like that. So that's one of the reasons why we liked it. And so we're just going with Kai to shorten it, because Harlan, Malachi, my boyfriend's last name, it doesn't sound good together, so the Kai does. And another reason is, around the time that I was trying to find a second middle name to go with, is when Malachi, the Shaytard's dog, passed away. And when they said Kai, I loved it. So I mentioned it to my boyfriend, and he liked it because he plays a character on one of his video games, and his name is Kai, Kai, and it's like the Asian spelling or whatever. So basically, we just wanted to make it a little bit more unique, use the K. So it's kind of after, like, the worshiper of God, Malachi, and also after the Shaytards. I've been watching the Shaytards since 2008, and basically, yeah, they've been a part of my life every single day since then. So yeah, it might sound weird to you guys, but yeah, that's basically what we're gonna do. Right now we're leaning towards Kai as the middle name, just because we can call him Kai, and I like Kai. I don't know. So yeah, anyways, that is his name. Like I said, it could be either Harlan Kai or Harlan Jace. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down below, or just give us some suggestions. Just nothing like too common, like Ryan or Bob or anything like that. We don't want anything too common or too unique. Stuff like that. We still want him to have some sort of nickname, which is the reason why my boyfriend doesn't want to name him Harlan Jace, is because if you take the initials, it's HJ. I'm not going to go into what that means, but yeah, that's why he doesn't want his name to be Jace. So yeah, before this video gets any longer, yeah, let me know down below what you guys think, and yeah, I can't wait for you guys to meet my baby boy when he arrives. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye!